Good evening, Pio Nation. I hope you are doing well on this Monday evening. My name is Matt Williamson.
And my name's Dylan Poles.
And you are watching Marietta College Esports. So tonight, our Overwatch team is back, but this time we're in a different competition. So for the past several weeks, we've been participating in the Great Lakes Esports Conference, but tonight we are beginning our run in the NACE Star League Challenger competition. So for the next 6 Mondays, our Overwatch team will be going up against a variety of teams within NACE. And I think it's going to be really exciting because we have no idea who we're going to go up against every week.
Exactly. Could get the best in the nation. Could get someone a little easier. So I guess we'll see.
So tonight, our Overwatch team will be going up against the University of Hartford. We should be getting things set up in the lobby in any minute now. So while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at who will be playing for tonight. So we will have, now I think the rules are not 100% accurate. So I believe at tank, we will have junior Caleb Bradley Shadow Dragon, and I believe freshman Kent Grubb Memer. At DPS will be sophomore Tyler Salanitro Azadale, and at DPS we'll have freshman Stacy Swartz Greerwolf, and then at support we'll have senior Morgan White Neptune, and then freshman Jasmine Smith Explorer will be over at support instead of tank. At least I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, unless there's some sudden surprise. But yeah, so this will be pretty exciting. This is our first match in the for NACE for this year, so we're really excited to be a part of it. While we are waiting for the invite to the lobby, we'll go ahead. I'm gonna just double check to make sure they don't start without me. Okay, they're starting to create the lobby. All right. So while we're waiting for that invite, we'll go over a couple of quick announcements. So first of all, in 2 Saturdays from now, we'll be doing our next set of scholarship tryouts. So if you are a high school senior and you're interested in, or at least thinking about coming to Marietta College and play esports, we can give you a scholarship to be a part of our team. It's a 3-step process. Fill out our recruitment form at bit.ly/mcrecruit. You can apply for admission at marietta.edu/apply. And then you can fill out our form for scheduling the scholarship at bit.ly/mcesport tryout. So the next set of tryouts will be on October 16th. That is going to be in conjunction with the admission open house event. And you'll have to, if you go to the admission site, you can register for the open house. And then when the open house is done, you can stop by our esports facility and we will set up a tryout there where we could say, we are going to give you money to come here and play esports. I mean, getting paid to play video games sounds like a pretty nice deal there. But yeah, so that is going to be on October 16th, so definitely check that out. Also, recently, we have brought back the virtual stadium sellout. If you remember last year, all the athletic teams kind of did a little competition to see who can sell the most virtual tickets. And so that has made a comeback this time. So if you want to make a gift, I have the QR code up here, and you can go to bit.ly/mcstadium2021, and you can choose any amount you like to give. Every $5 will count as a ticket. The thing is, you got to make sure you designate your gift towards esports, and 100% of your gift will go straight towards esports. Actually, there's a split between esports and the Pioneer Club, but the ticket sales are going to end on homecoming. So definitely get your gifts in. And there are prizes for the most tickets sold, the most number of donors. So any little bit helps, whether it's $5, $10, $2. If you're able to contribute a little bit to help support our program, we greatly appreciate it. If you know a few others who I think may want to contribute towards this, please be sure to spread the word and share that with everyone. We'll have this up on our social media as well. So as a kind of a shameless plug here, but don't forget to follow us at all of our different social media sites, whether it's Twitter or Twitch or Facebook or Instagram, all at Marietta Esports for all the latest things that's going up there.
Always got to plug the socials.
Oh yeah, definitely got to plug the socials. All right, so we are in the lobby. It is a best of 5. First map is going to be Control, and it looks like it's going to be Legion Tower. which is exactly what we saw this last Saturday with our Overwatch team going with against Mount Union. We're double checking a couple things with the settings. Yeah, we're just double checking the rules to make sure that we're doing all of the proper settings with the lobby. We don't want to inadvertently break a rule because we forgot a setting. I mean, you've seen it happen sometimes in Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, you gotta always take skins off.
Yeah.
Skins off, moss running.
Yeah. Although we don't need moss this time.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Oh, no.
Yep, there was just double checking, competitive settings, skins off, replays off. So making sure. Actually, are we going to be doing Nepal instead? I thought we were doing Legion Town, but maybe we're going to go with Nepal.
I switched it up on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not so sure. While we're waiting for confirmation, we'll go over also the at least the remaining schedule for the GLEC. So this Saturday, our Overwatch team will return. This is a pretty busy semester for our Overwatch team. So they'll be playing against Manchester this Saturday, October 9th at noon. And then we'll have a bye week, and then we'll have 3 more matches for Overwatch. But not before Rainbow Six plays this Friday. We just don't know who we're playing against just yet.
Yeah, we never know, but it'll be a good match.
Mm-hmm. All right, it looks like ready checks are coming in. So I'm going to get the audio set up here. But yeah, it is going to be Nepal for the first map. Everyone's saying they're ready, so we're going to get this underway. And here we go.
I'm excited to see hero picks. I'm excited to see how Marietta is going to hold this point.
Yeah, what will be interesting is the fact that, so Shadow Dragon was not in the past Saturday's match, but he's able to help out on the Monday matches. So we'll see what he decides to go with. I know he likes like main tanks like either Orisa or Rhine. So I think we would expect that from him. So it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the team sets their composition around the Rhine. It looks like we're going to see the Zarya Rhine combination. And we're going to get some hit scan with the McCree and the Soldier 76, followed by Anabaptiste. So I think there's a lot of synergy with the composition here.
Definitely.
And then if we look over on Hartford's side, we're going to see, it looks like a bit of a dive in a way. Well, it's actually a combination of dive and pharmacy here. So we'll see how Marietta handles the pharmacy. They do have the hit scan to handle it. So we'll try to watch everything from Marietta's point of view. So they're going to be rotating over, and they're going to spot that pharmacy right away. Gearwolf gets taken out very early.
Been expecting there, caught them out early.
But yeah, so far Hartford's just able to draw out Marietta on both, just pushing back on both sides. They're pinned. So they're going to have to find an opening to work their way onto the point. Shadow Dragon's shield is pretty much cracked right now. So not going to take many minutes, and there goes the shield.
Shield is destroyed. No, I have to wait for that to recharge. Looks like some team fights, and Fuel does fall.
Yeah, but right now, Hartford is taking out the Pioneers one by one. Just not a lot of answer to those diving tanks. The shield on the Winston has definitely made him pretty tanky.
So one of Marietta is going to try to swap or pick the characters. I might wait for the ults to come out, then swap, but they're unable to get this point.
Well, it doesn't seem any signs of swapping just yet. So see, Marietta's going to have to try to make a move here. But right now, it's just the Zarya kind of launching stuff, and Marietta's not making a move. It's almost like they're afraid to go in.
Yeah.
You see Niebuhr's starting to head in. But they got to take out this Winston.
That Winston is giving them a problem.
And the Winston is going to get nanoed. And a huge ulti there from the Pharah. And it's just a very strong performance by Hartford right now.
They're just playing a pretty aggressive defense, just holding Marietta at that choke point. Marietta's just kind of pushed through.
We do see Neptune swapping over to the Lucio.
Yeah.
And we see 2 ults about ready for Marietta, but right now Hartford's got 4 ready to go. And there's the grab. And the Pulse takes out Azadale. So with both DPS down, Marietta's going to have to push back again.
They're just not letting up. 2 down, that's hard to push up.
Look at the first it is overtime, so you do see Neptune did try to get onto the point, but he does get taken out. But first round will go to Hartford. But yeah, it was very interesting that just the choke point there was a struggle for Marietta to get through, and just not able to get the pick onto the tanks that allowed them to actually get onto the point.
Yeah, that was just a really tough round. They were unable to push through that Winston, and Bara all just did a lot of damage and everything. They were just able to aggressively play defense and keep them back, so they really took that point without a lot of contest. So I wonder if Marietta's going to try to switch it up, and Symmetra does come out. So.
Yeah, so we're going to see if that's going to be used for like a teleporter strat. Although I don't really see a lot of Symmetra for this, but trying to get to the point first and put some turrets down.
Exactly. They got to cap this point. They
See,
needed the first frag though, so.
That's Marietta needs
that.
That
is a good start. That is what Marietta needs. Exactly what they need.
So right now, Gearwolf gets taken down, but Marietta had the early pick, but they're getting pushed back. It's just, I don't know if they're just not confident in getting the picks. There's a great nade there by Marietta. They got like 2 picks right there. This is their opportunity to move in.
And they get another. They got to cap that point though.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They let Hartford go in and capture the point first.
Hopefully they are able to take that here.
They should be able really quickly with 4 on the point, so they do get it back.
Yeah.
But not before Hartford gets at least 7% off the point. But they were winning the fight. They should have just gone in and captured the point first.
Now they're just gonna have to play defense. They're probably gonna play pretty aggressive to try to cap that point. So you have to hopefully Marietta doesn't overextend.
That's the big thing. It's got to watch the position. It can't get an early pick.
Yeah, there's the team.
And there's that early pick that we just talked about. They cannot have. The Diva mech is broken though. So if Marietta can try to take out the Diva, that's going to be huge. Although Ekra gets taken out by the baby Diva. Right now, Marietta is still trying to hold the point. They got it at 35%. Diva's going to get her mech back, and there's the grab with a high noon. They got to take out that shield though, and does not get anyone. Yeah, that immortality field did keep everyone alive there. Blizzard's going to be coming out on the platform.
And then out. They do. It does cap the point, so. Looks like we got 3 on site, but it does not look like they have the damage to be able to push on the site and cap it. Let's see.
And there's the barrier for Hartford. So that's going to delay Marietta's offense a little bit unless they try to go around to the other side. Azrael's going to be looking for maybe a possible flank one here.
To the other side.
But they take out the immortality field. But there's that May wall that gets very annoying. But Azrael is able to take out Lucky. And Neptune's in there trying to contest the point. Shatter only catches 1 for Hartford.
Not bad. They gotta get that Diva. Diva sleep comes in, gets popped out. Baby Diva. They're able to take her out. So Marietta did actually recapture the point. Good for them.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they got like first round jitters and just got rid of those now because they feel this seems like it's a bit more comfortable now. They feel more in control, and we got some great symmetric turrets in place.
They're playing good defense now. They just gotta hold the point.
Points. Yeah, it's already at 73. So I think if they can hold this next fight, and right now it's just Diva Bomb that's all that Hartford has. Marietta has 4 ults ready to go, almost 5.
They just gotta stick together and hope they don't capture this point or get any early frags. So.
Well, see now Hartford's going straight in. I knew it was gonna come out.
Did cap the point. Evil does come out. Does not catch anyone. Azrael catches 2, but May catches him.
But that's a great barrier by Gearwolf to negate the Diva Bomb. And a great play by Marietta to take out the entire team, recapture the point. The only critique was just letting Hartford just go in and take the point behind Marietta's back, but a great collapse by the Pioneers.
Exactly, they're able to recapture that.
Yeah, but they gotta hold it, because right now, they're gonna try to do it into overtime.
Another push ball does come out to try to hold the point, so we will see. At overtime, can Marietta hold?
Yeah, the beat comes out by Neptune, and everyone's using the ults, and Marietta's holding. This May is in there. We're gonna try to delay things. Doomfist is gonna come in and start taking out people.
Doing a lot of damage, trying to catch that May. And you do get the May, so they are holding the point.
And they will secure it. So a much better job by the Pioneers there. Just really getting the picks they needed to secure the point, and now we're at 1 round apiece. And I think that's what Marietta needs for their confidence. Because I think after that first round, I think that really affected their confidence there. But after taking a couple fights there, that made a huge difference. So I think now they're realizing, okay, we can do this. We can take this.
Definitely. And that was a lot better show in that round for Marietta. They just played a lot more aggressive, and once they captured the point, you know, they lost it once or twice, but they're able to just recapture it. They played a lot better, so hopefully they do that again this round. So doesn't look like any comp swaps.
Yeah, in fact, we're actually going to see Hartford on the same comp they did on the first round because it worked so well for them.
So see Marietta is able to hold against this now.
Yeah, Marietta's onto the point first. Your Wolf gets taken out early by the Pharah. They're going to have to find an answer for that Pharah. It's just doing free damage in the air.
Early damage, easy damage.
And Winston's going to be shielded. It is going to be slapped.
No one is going to do anything, so...
No, they're just getting flanked from all sides, and they're just not finding the right threat. They got to pick a target and take it out, but now Marietta's going to have to get pushed back. Hartford will take the first point, and it's that same composition that worked in round 1. Marietta just does not have an answer for it.
It's given them a lot of problems, so... Marietta is able to do something about it.
Yeah, we're going to see Gearwolf fall back to Soldier 76. Soldier 76, I mean, the Symmetra is great if they were going up against like Orion and burning the shield, but since they're not doing that, they're going to swap back to Soldier 76. Marietta's going to rotate around.
See, try to flank around, hopefully get a better angle.
Azrael's got to be careful though, he's there by himself. Took a little bit of damage, but doesn't get picked off. And we're going to see them.
So watch that Pharah. Pops are all and his damage boosted. He's got a quad feed there, so that is tough.
Marietta does not have an answer for the flanks. With this composition for Hartford, it's all about flanking on the different sides, and Marietta is just not reacting quick enough to deal with it.
Pharah is just giving them so many problems. They gotta have a way to answer that.
The point's at 53%. It's not over yet, but Marietta's got to find an answer. They only have Nano online. And we're going to start seeing some ults coming up for Hartford. We see Primal Rage about ready. We already see Valkyrie ready. Pulse Bomb. Your Wolf gets taken out by Get Corned. And that's not going to be what Marietta needs. They cannot afford to get those pits. You know, Winston's going to be taking out Neptune. And now they have to wait until everyone is grouped up again.
They're grouping up and trying to flank around, but CT is caught.
Points at 88%. Marietta has to go now. It's at 90%.
Yeah, Marietta does have to push. Azadale does fall, but...
And there's all the ults coming in for Hartford.
Out. Marietta is on the point, so hopefully they're able to hold it. Blue falls, so he's pulling the Gravitron.
It was just one person.
Yeah, it looks like it's just too tough to hold solo.
Yeah, so map 1 will go to Hartford.
Play of the game.
Yeah, play of the game will go to Pharah for Hartford. Just that flank with the
that quad all. Good play from them though.
Oh yeah, I mean very well done by Hartford.
Yeah, that was just a very, very solid defense.
But yeah, I would expect to see this composition more though for the other maps.
Hopefully Marietta just comes back and has an answer for it, because it was very difficult for them to push through that.
Yeah, granted, the next maps I can't remember if it's Escort or if it's Hybrid. I want to say it's Escort. Marietta will be able to choose the map, but Hartford will be able to choose the side. So we'll see what Marietta decides to go with for the next map. But yeah, that the Winston Zarya with pharmacy combo. They have to find an answer for it, and they're using hit skins. Like they're using the right comp to
Right,
answer.
using the right comp, they're just not able to knock her out.
Yeah, they got to be able to take out the Pharah. They got to be able to take out the Winston, and just not finding a way to do that. So I don't know if it's just everyone split on who the target should be. Although there were quite a few times that were some early picks, so it was kind of difficult for Marietta to actually do anything. But they got to not get taken out early. Looks like Kings Row will be the next map. So now it's a matter of which side Hartford wants.
Every map, I'm excited to see how Marietta switches up their comp for map number 2 here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. First, we're waiting to see what side Hartford wants to play on. I'm going to guess it's going to be defense because you'd probably want that. I mean, just like in Siege, you always want to start on defense because you kind of set the bar if you do well.
Definitely. And you don't have to work against the clock. The clock's working with you. That's always just another thing that helps you out.
Okay, we might actually be taking a break here for a second. Okay, so Hartford's going to take defense, but it looks like we're going to take a quick break here. I think one of the players needs to. Sometimes in between the games, you need a quick breather or need to go use the restroom. So we're going to go ahead and take a small break ourselves. So don't go away. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Have you heard what happened to those with curious minds? They packed up, broke free of conventions. These prospectors of knowledge are blazing a new trail, joining the long line of those who sought adventure and prepared for anything. This is the time. This is the place. Bring forth a pioneer.
All right, and welcome back. The ready checks are coming in. Next map will be on Kings Row. And yeah, Hartford will be on defense. Marietta will be on offense first.
Now
So let's see what adjustments the Pioneers will make.
They're just gonna have to deal with the monkey and then the pharmacy. It's just tough for them to push through. So
And the thing is, both of them are very viable threats. So it's like, okay, you need some long range to be able to take out the Pharaoh from a distance. But then you got a giant monkey on your face, so you need some good short range damage.
right.
So it's almost like your damage has to be
ready
split
for battle.
to be able to address this. Alright, so it looks like we're going to see Asdale on Hanzo. He's had some good games with Hanzo. And Gyro's going to bring out the Mei. And Mei could be a good threat for a good answer for the monkey. It's going to be a matter of you get the freezes off and then everyone follows through and finishes them off.
And the wall to split up the team.
Now it looks like something went wrong here. So hold on 1 second.
Now entering.
Oh, something went wrong with the rolls. The player couldn't select a roll. That's weird. But all right, we'll try this again.
Game glitches.
Yeah, you gotta love those. All right, so we'll see if they stick with the same composition. Looks like everyone's good. Okay. Now we can play some Overwatch.
Exactly. I wonder if they're gonna stick to that Hanzo pick, because that could work out well for them.
Ready
Looks like
for
it
battle.
will. It will.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're going to see a Diva Rhine from Hartford instead of the Winston Zarya. Which I think can still work with this composition. You got the Mei that can do like frontline freezing. So if you can get a freeze off onto the Rhine and everyone follows up on it, then they may be in good shape. But we'll see here. Barry is going to be on offense first, so it's going to be really crucial to get that first point. I've seen numerous cases where if you can get that first point, you can kind of use the momentum to get farther down. But this first choke point is always the struggle.
3, 2, 1. Attackers in.
Sonic Gear's going to come out, check to see if anyone's up top, and they're not going to catch anyone. They know there's not a Widowmaker. But Neemer's already around the statue by himself. That's
when
a
Maria's able to push the rest up, so I just gotta take the charge. Good amount of damage on his shield, but they are able to push up.
Asdale does get the pick onto the Mei. This is exactly what Marietta needs, and they got one.
The wall gets put up, and they're able to catch out the Diva, so it is on top though.
Yeah.
Being shot down, he'll be able to catch her.
They should be able to take her out.
Yeah, they're working out. There they go.
Yeah, it took a little longer than it should have, but they got it. And now we're going to see Hartford trying to recontest the point.
Point contested, but pretty high percent. Dragon does come out and catches one.
So yeah, Hartford's going to be able to kind of defend this point and push the Pioneers off.
Yes, they're gonna keep the side out.
So I mean, they wanted, but it just took a little longer to get the ticks off. And I think just that Baby Diva take. I think the difference was it took so long to take out Baby Diva, so they're able to kind of delay the progress. So
That's
now,
definitely tough. So I think Mario's able to get a pick and push their way on his site here. So
there's the window for Hartford, and the Maywell's going to pull. And there's another set of dragons, this time by
Sent out.
Azadale. Not going to catch anyone. And a Shadow Flame from behind.
Time to read my
get pushed off the site. Looks like they will have to regroup again. They do have 2 ticks on that site, so just need one more to be able to take it.
Right, so they have 2 ults ready to go, almost 4. Meanwhile, Hartford's got 1 ult ready, almost 2. So can Marietta utilize the Blizzard and the Nano, try to see if they can get this 3rd tick. Minute 40 remains. They're going to rotate around the hotel. There's the beat that comes out, and another blizzard.
Yep, the ult does come out. That catches 4, so.
Yeah, I think the Gears blizzard did not quite go as well. Niederbaum's going to be coming out. Doesn't catch anyone, but most of the Pioneers have been pushed back.
Now show them.
And it's about to have 4 ults, so I wonder if they're going to be able to use those to be able to take the site and get that last tick so they get the payload moving.
They should be able to. They got a minute 5, so this is the fight where if they're going to have any shots taking that point, this is it with 4 ults ready to go. Meanwhile, 3 ults are ready for Hartford too, though. They got to make sure they don't get any early picks. Eva's still up top there. Expert does get taken out, so there goes Nano. There's the window out for the Baptiste. Shadow's going to come out, but Shadow Ring gets taken out before the Shadow even goes off. So Hartford is going to hold.
We just need to test.
Seconds remaining.
20 seconds left. Let's see if Marietta is able to get this last tick and get the payload moving. They probably only have like one more good push left.
Yep, they're going to have to burn all 3 of their ults. So
Actually,
grab Dragon. Yeah, they have Grab Dragon, so this would be the time to use that.
This would be a great time to use the ult.
Yes.
Ult does come out. Doesn't seem to catch anyone.
So 1-for-1 trade on the Rhines right now. Marietta needs to get onto the point. 3 seconds remains. They need to be able to contest. They're focused on the Mei even though she's iced right now.
Yep. They gotta hold on to this point here now. Because they do take the Mei.
This might be the opportunity Marietta needs. They're going to start pushing back area, but they see Hanzo recontesting, delaying it. Like, no one took out the Hanzo.
So, yep, and the Rhine comes and he's just gonna delay it. So they gotta take care of this Rhine. Yep, and they freeze him, so they got the payload, so that's exactly what they need to do.
The payment.
We're just able to hold long enough.
Yeah, great job hanging there, and a great job by Harper just being able to delay. They kept people off the
They
point.
kept
and just,
sending people to delay it. But it was good Marietta, they used the wall and then just froze the Rhine. They were able to do
now let's,
that, so.
now let's see if Marietta can buy some space and try to get that payload. They need to get as far as they can, preferably all the way to the end, but the farther they can push it, then the better shot they have at taking this map.
Exactly. So, let's move the bomb up. First choke point's coming up a little ways out, but. So.
Gonna bring out the window. Shadow Guy is taking out.
Line does fall.
Mariatta's
If he overextends just a little bit, because punishes for that. Another ult does come out. Just catch one, so just getting pushed off the site, so looks like they might have to regroup again and just push again.
They do have 4 ults ready to go. They have almost 5. So Hartford used quite a few ults in that fight. So can Marietta utilize some of their ults to try to get back onto the payload? Once again, we're going to start seeing Hartford looking for that early pick. But Marietta has to prevent that from happening. So there's the Rhine shield coming out. They're going to start moving in. They're using the speed boost from Lucio to charge onto the payload. Here comes the Blizzard. Shadowgram gets taken out. There's the beat by Neptune. Right now it's a 2-for-1. 2-for-2. Extra gets taken out. Right now it's 4v4.
His is catching people out here, so I think he can do some good damage.
Where is he?
Heard him, just don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
30
Oh,
seconds
looks like he's in the back there, so.
Yeah, so this kind of resulted in the draw, but Maria's got to get back onto the payload and you start pushing. 20 seconds remains, and they got to take this payload very far.
Yeah, and they gotta push through this first chokehold.
If they can get through this chokehold, they should be good. Shadow's going to be coming out, and that May block. There's the window, and now we're seeing a whole bunch of ults being used.
Grab ult does come out. Not catching one, so. Good fall from Marietta. Here Wolf up, but does fall, so. Let's see if anyone's able to contest this point. No one is, so.
Yeah, Harper was able to get the picks before Marietta can use their ults, so there were 3 ults still available that Marietta just did not utilize because they got picked off too early. So this is as far as Harper needs to go to take the second map. So the question is, Marietta's can they hold this first point. I think that's the big thing. If they can hold this point, they're good.
Yeah, his defense is critical.
Especially that first point. Like once the point gets captured, Hartford can then use the momentum to try to get that payload over to that spot.
They seem like they are pretty aggressive, so they're going to try to do that. So Marietta can put a stop to this.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Seems like it's the same comp from Marietta.
The big difference now is look at the composition that Hartford's going with.
Yeah, Monkey and Pharmacy. Widowmaker just make things a little extra difficult. So let's see if Marietta is able to take it. That Pharmacy just giving them such big problems.
Yeah. Although Azadel and the Hanzo should help with that.
Yeah, we should be able to get this. So
One.
put some pressure and make sure they're not able to put as much pressure on the skies.
Sonic Air is going to catch the Pharmacy. And we're seeing Widowmaker down pretty low on health. Azadel's getting some damage. Going to swap over to the Tracer. I think he was trying to get an early pick with the Widowmaker, not going to find anything. Now they're back to the original comp that worked well in the last map. Marietta's getting pinned, just taking a bunch of splash damage. And just not doing anything for the Pharm.
Ferris just being damage boosted and doing a lot of damage out there. With the bubble too. Marietta's got to hold this point, make sure they don't get it. So let's see if Marietta is able to get an early pick here. Seems like the defense is holding so far.
It's a matter of finding the pick. So Marietta's just using the hotel as cover, which is good. And it's getting a chance to get healed up a little bit. But they still got to find an answer. Immortality Field gets taken out. Azadel's going to get taken out. Now we're starting to see. There is the barrage.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one downside to not really do anything about the Pharr, just letting her do free damage, build up the ult very quickly. And they're able to take the point without too much trouble. So they're going to have a lot of time to get to that first choke. We've got 5 minutes to get over to this spot right here. So Marietta's already there having to hold. Azadel does something for free, takes out the Pharr, but gets rezzed. But still, burning the res is going to be important for this next fight.
She's going to have to play defense. Pretty tough chokehold right there.
And here's the problem, like, they're not going up to try to contest. They're kind of like, now they're at a point where they cannot lose a single fight because of how close that payload is. If they lose this fight right here, then the map will probably go to Hartford.
Yeah,
But Marietta's already getting pushed back.
Harsh is giving them such big problems. Just doing so much damage, it doesn't seem like they have an answer for it, so. Do fall for Marietta. One more on the point. Do fall.
So that will be the second map for Hartford.
Play of the game.
Firehall, yeah. Giving them such a big problem, they're unable to answer it. Did so much damage.
And that seems to be the problem right now. Marietta just does not know how to handle the Pharmacy. Even though they have the hit scan to take them out, it's just they're not able to do anything about it. Alright, so we'll see. Marietta will get to choose the next map, so we'll see what... Actually, it looks like there's going to be another quick break. Yeah, Hartford's asking for it. So, I guess we'll take another break then.
Yep.
Alright, so
We'll
are...
be back. Don't go anywhere.
All right, and welcome back. We are seeing the ready checks come in. So let me get the... Oh, I had the audio running all along. I didn't mute it. My bad. That's okay. Okay, so here it says they're ready. By the way, it's going to be Rialto. I guess I should mention it's going to be Rialto with Marietta attacking first. So here we go. This is match point for Hartford. So we'll see if Marietta can put up a fight here and try to make some progress on the payload. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Gotta get my bearings. We'll start over here. There we go. This is a nice perspective. So we'll see what compositions come out here.
Ready for battle.
And we are going to see a pharmacy approach, but it looks like more of a bunker strat coming from Hartford this time.
With the Arresta. The Ashley will do some pretty big damage, so...
Attackers incoming in 30
Yeah,
seconds.
they're going to go with double shield to try to protect Ash, while Pharmacy just kind of does their thing. We do have Azdale and Gear on some hit scans to try to answer the Pharmacy. And without having the Winston or Diva or anything on the team's face, they might have a better shot of being able to keep the fire under control.
They just gotta watch her, take her out, because giving them so many problems. If they focus on her, take her out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Maria's going to start on the top side, trying to see if they can find that pick onto the Farah.
Going.
And we see a huge sleep there by Nemer. Wait, Nemer on Ana? Wait, what? Nemer's on Ana. So Extra, okay, so Extra is now on Diva. So they swapped her to tank and Nemer on support. And Maria is pushing the payload. They're taking out the Ash. And we're going to see the Baptist taken out by Azadale. So Marietta is pushing the payload.
So they're getting that going.
So there's
taking a lot of damage, and they're just pushing through those shields. Payload moving, Azrael catches another, so... Make it 2.
there. We're seeing some bite by the Pioneers. And Marietta will secure the first checkpoint.
That was awesome. They played a lot aggressive, got some great picks.
Ezra's back on the Diva. She wasn't Baby Diva for a while, but was able to get her all up to be able to stay alive a little longer. But Maria's going to continue to push that payload. Now they're going to be rotating up top to see if I can find some picks on the top side here. Immortality Shield's going to come out, and so will Window. High Noon's going to be coming out by Azadale. Does not get anyone. Another sleep goes out. And there's going to be the Window by...
Ryan.
Yes, nice job there. I said this all came down to a huge sleep there onto the Sparrow earlier, which set up, but now we're seeing a couple picks by Air Culver on the Baptiste, and that may force Marietta to fall back.
Yeah, they just want to make sure they don't overextend here. That team does fall, so...
But that's a really good push so far. But now they need to reset. I don't know why they were out there that far. They need to just move back up. No need to give access alt charge.
Yeah.
I mean, we do see the barrage is ready for the Farah. Marietta has to know this. They have to know that the barrage is ready, and they got to watch for it.
Yeah, they definitely gotta watch for it, and they gotta shut it down when it does happen.
I mean, they do have...
Tree and a soldier should be able to take her out, so...
Or even a sleep from Nemer.
Yeah, that would be a phenomenal sleep. Just like that first one, that really helped propel them to get that first point.
Maria's going to rotate up again. But using a closed space to make it more difficult to use that sleep. I stand corrected. There's the barrage. Never mind. I thought having a closed space would make it easier. I was wrong.
Trap. You're gonna have a tough time getting out of this one.
Yeah, probably not. But now there's some slight BM there. They know they can kill it, but they're choosing not to. And then... Yeah, at that point, she just needed to run off, because all that did was just delay the clock even more. So, slight BM there, but that's not really against the rules. Now I have to group back up. They do have 3 ults ready, almost 5, maybe all 6. But we're gonna see Bob about ready is ready for Hartford. We're gonna see Shatter ready for Mariette. So the shield's just about broken. There's the shield that's broken. So Marietta's gonna have to rotate around. So now they're gonna go straight to the payload.
Let's catch Deer Wolf, so.
And there's the bomb. Marietta's got to take care of that bomb. There's the window for Baptiste. And they're just attacking Marietta from all angles. Neptune's getting taken out, so Asdale. Shadow's going to be coming out. But yeah, right now a bunch of ults are being used. Astro's going to pop an ult, but
It's caught inside.
yeah, and the fight was already lost, so I don't know if that was really worth using the ult there. So now about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. There's still a good amount of time. And Marietta's got 5 ults ready, so they need to be able to utilize this, but Barrage is ready once again, and so is Valkyrie for Lucky. And they do take out the Ashe, which is going to be huge, but you gotta be careful here. Ainu's going to be coming out by Azadale, trying to catch anyone, and it doesn't look like he's going to get anyone with it. Here comes Diva Bomb, another Barrage, takes out 2. Hero takes down the Baptiste. There he is trying to find an answer for the Farah.
That Diva's pretty far up, so.
Yeah, but now they're gonna get back onto the point. Lucky tries to get
the Farah though.
Yeah, they took down Lucky before the res went off, so that's gonna be huge. But now we're gonna see most of Hartford has respawned.
Wolf does take the far out.
One more time. There's the window by Neptune. I'm gonna try to. You need to take out the immortality field. There it goes. There it is, continuing to push. Got a minute 10 left, so they're so close to that checkpoint. Asdale's got another high noon. Takes out 2, and they take out the Ashe. I think they'll be able to capture this second point.
60
Yep, they're
seconds
pushing up good. Do cap the second point.
Okay, so that buys them a little.
And gets added onto the clock.
But now, can they finish this round?
Pretty tough choke point here at the end. Really just gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, right now they just have Shatter. Meanwhile, there's the Ashe. They're already popping Ashe and Window. So a lot of damage is going on to Marietta. They just need to fall back at this point. They're going to try to take out Bob. Bob does get taken out, though. Shadow Dragon's shield.
Ryan does fall, so.
And a nice kill there by Neptune to prevent the barrage from making matters worse, but it's still a 4v3 in Hartford's favor. Earwolf is trying to make a play, but she's got to back off and going to get hammered by Mariette. But no, Neptune's got to be careful. It's a 1v1 there. He's going to get taken out by Lucky. Now they're going to have to regroup. So they shut down the barrage, but the late deaths are going to cause them to be staggered. A minute 20 remains, so now they're going to have to continue to push. They do have 3 ults ready, though. Here comes Window and High Noon. Eva Bomb's coming out. A whole bunch of stuff's coming out. Another Shatter. There's just all sorts of chaos going. I can't keep track of what's going on here.
That's left and right.
But Hartford is going to continue to hold. So despite some of those ults, or even some ults being used by Hartford, now the payload's getting pushed back.
Seconds remaining.
Right, here goes the ball. Mary's got to do something about it.
Yep. Mary does sleep them.
But we are seeing some picks by Hartford. Bob is back up.
10 seconds.
That is going to be a team kill, so I think that's about as far as the payload's going to go. But I will say, I mean, Marietta put up a much better fight than they have in the previous match.
Definitely. They played pretty aggressive and were able to take some good territory. So now they just have to play some defense.
Yep, they just got to hold the payload to right about here or so. So if they can do that, they can take this map and we'll get into another round.
Definitely. Or even better at that early checkpoint, right, or choke point up here.
Yeah, that would be ideal if they can just prevent from getting to the first checkpoint. But as long as they don't get to where that payload spot is, then we will go to a map 4.
Ready for battle.
And here we go again. We're going to see that similar composition that Hartford's been using this whole time, except we're seeing the Symmetra instead of the
Attackers
Tracer. But I wouldn't be
incoming in
surprised if
30
we swap over to the Tracer. That'd be good if I got to the correct spot too. There we go. This is more like it. Meanwhile, Marietta's going to be keeping a similar composition to what they did in the last round. Because overall, that did work pretty well. So, once again, they got to get the pharmacy under control.
4, 3,
They can do that, then they have a good shot. But now they got to deal with that monkey.
attackers incoming.
Already getting some damage onto the Pharah.
The payload.
Using that teleport to try to get an early advantage with the Ana and Zarya. And there's that Winston. They gotta be able to push some damage onto Winston and push him back.
Yeah, when they got to that far from above.
And we're gonna see the Ashe instead of the Tracer here. Actually, it does get taken out, so does Azadale. Dragon's gonna get taken out, so Marietta's getting staggered. So right now, Hartford is just cruising along, but they're actually gonna just try to buy some space and then get back onto the payload. Just continue trying to stagger Marietta to prevent them from even getting a footing.
Our ult is ready. Marietta does have to watch for that.
Yeah, just once again, just
Seen them problems in the past, so
they allow the Pharah to do free damage, so yeah, that ult's gonna be ready. They're just not doing anything to counter it. Wolf is swapping over to the Reaper, trying to see if there's an answer for Winston. And they're trying to get onto Winston, using his Primal Rage. And the Barrage is only gonna catch one before Neptune takes her out. But right now, like, Hartford's just bringing just a few people for Marietta to deal with. Meanwhile, the payload's just continuing to move.
right. So just gotta stop and test that payload.
Exactly. They're not fighting on the payload. Now we're seeing that very first stop by Marietta. But once again, they're not doing anything about the Pharah. Just going up there doing free reign. When Pharah's on defense, Marietta has an answer. But for some reason, when they're on defense, they can't do anything about the Pharah. Hartford just continuing to cruise along. And once again, they're just going to keep pushing forward to buy some space, so they're going to get to the next checkpoint with a lot of time left on the clock. Marietta does have 4 ults ready, though. But they got 5 minutes to hold here. Marietta has to hold. There's going to be the grab. Immortality Food's coming out. There's the high noon. Asdale does take down one, but the rest of the team is going to fall.
Popped out. Marietta has to make a stop here. That's the only people up right now.
It's not going to be enough. The payload's right on the spot. And that is going to do it.
Play of the game.
This time, Zarya is going to get the play of the game. So with that, unfortunately, Marietta will fall to Hartford. But, I mean, they did take some rounds. I mean, compared to what we saw in some of the GLEC matches, we're seeing Marietta put up a good fight.
Definitely.
So I mean, it does show that, I mean, there is improvement with the team. As we said for a couple weeks now, this is still a very young team, very new team. So the fact that they did make some good progress here is quite the accomplishment. All right. So that will be it for us for today. Thank you so much for watching. For all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta Esports, please be sure to follow us here on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Now the Instagram and Facebook are working again. I guess it was down for a while. But it is back up and running. So you can follow us all there, all at Marietta Esports. You can follow our YouTube channel, bit.ly/Marietta Esports. We'll have more matches coming you later on this week. So thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.